Hey guys, I've never been happy with the dust collection on this 9-inch benchtop bandsaw. I've always got to jury rig something to get that to fit. And I'll show you why. If you look at this, it's just slightly bigger, so it won't go over or under. This is a standard shop back hose. It won't fit. So what am I going to do? Obviously need to make an adapter. But since this is just slightly bigger, I've got to get them the same size or I can't make a sleeve to go over them. So I went to Hobby Lobby for another reason and bought a bunch of scrap leather. You get a 3-pound bag of thick leather called a farmer's pack for about $8. And I thought, well, what if I wrap that around there? Would that be the right thickness? So I've got blue tape. I can tape this temporarily on. Blue tape really doesn't stick to a whole lot but itself. So I want to get a piece big enough to go all the way around that. So I'll take the leather and I'll lay right on the edge of this. I want the leather right up against the saw. There we go. So if I put this in there, that's just about the right size. But I don't really want this thin tape. I eventually want to glue this all together. So what I need is a piece of leather to go all the way around this one. So I'll pull that off and I'll tear off the outside of this. So I get both sides even with the leather. I'm not being very neat, but to be honest with you, the blue is just temporary. So I got that on there. So I need a piece of leather to go around these two. Slip over that and make a junction. So I went and cut another piece of leather. And I put it the same way. So will that hold this? Yeah, that's the right size. So once again, I'll mock this up with blue tape. And if I get this all working, I'll glue these pieces of leather together and glue it to that outlet. Remember, blue tape only sticks to itself. So I don't need to care about making it even with the back. I will make it even with the front though, just to not waste adhesiveness. Ooh, barely made that big enough. So I'll wrap that around. Overlaps. And then I'm going to put that on the back. See? So there. Stick to itself. That's why I put it on the back, is I need two pieces. That's why I didn't want the blue tape to be the only thing supporting it. I wanted an entire independent piece that I could glue together, because this stuff isn't very strong. Now, this thing might stick to other stuff, but it sure as heck don't stick to leather. I didn't get that very even, did I? So I'll just keep wrapping that around. There we go. So I'll put that in there. Ooh, nice tight fit. So I probably need to get this a little tighter on this back side. So there we go. That'll work out perfect. So I can disconnect this when I need to, and then I can reconnect it. Now you see that that's not staying very good, but by the time I glue it on to the output here, it'll work fine. So that's a nice tight fit. It'll be airtight, and that'll work great. So if you look at this side, it's one thickness of leather. If you look at this side, it's two. So I'll glue all this on. I have a bunch of these extension pieces. I actually have 4 of those. I don't know how I got 4 of them. I should only have 2, but I got 4. I might just permanently mount one in there and just stick. So that'll go in and out just fine. And it holds that up pretty good. Now that's not very tight and not very neat, because I still need to glue all that in. It won't be stable until I do that. And leather, this blue stuff will not stick to anything but itself. So there we go. Nice adapter. You can do this with any of your tools. You might have to put a couple of extra pieces here to build it up. You might have to put a couple of pieces on the inside to use a small hose, but this is going to work great. Now with this particular saw, you're never going to get 100% dust collection. And the reason why is this door right here. Even with the dust collection, I still get this dust right here. And why that is this is not an airtight seal. I'd have to put seal all the way around this. The places it gets worse is right here, it leaks, and right in here it leaks. There's always a little bit on the top, but that's more that it's dropping on the door instead of blowing out behind the door. So if I was to seal this, I'd be okay, and let the air intake be here. That'd actually be better. But it works okay. I just vacuum out that inside every now and then. And everybody says, oh, it's because you have plastic doors. Actually not. My Big Delta has the same problem. The door doesn't seal, so all of the sawdust isn't sucked into the air intake. This probably isn't a perfect solution, but it's a good solution. So, works out really well for me. So if you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.